Welcome back to the Otaku A-Team channel. It is Habit here, and I'm going to be doing my top 5 anime of 2016 for the 12 days of anime. So we'll jump right into this. I just want to say before it starts that this is my own personal opinion. If you'd like us to know what your personal top 5 is, or maybe even just your favorite of the season, let me know in the comment section below. I always love hearing feedback from you guys, but we'll jump straight into this at number 5. This is Haikyuu Season 3. If you haven't watched Haikyuu yet, it is a volleyball anime which I could say is easily probably one of the best sports anime, just period. Haikyuu is definitely a lot different from a lot of sports anime that I have seen. It gives a more realistic feel to that sports genre. Yes, there's things that aren't exactly real, but nonetheless, it still has very realistic bounds to it, and it definitely just plays out an awesome story, and if you haven't seen it, you're definitely missing out. And at number 4, it is Haikyuu Ginso no Grimgar. Grimgar is absolutely awesome. It gives this weird, awesome feel to that stuck-in-the-game type of genre. It's definitely a lot different from typical ones like SAO, Log Horizon, things towards that line. This one kind of gives a more realistic feel. It gives you the feel that if you were suddenly teleported into a land that you had no idea what you were doing there, and then all of a sudden got recruited to a reserve army and had to kind of fight for your life, had to fight to be able to live, pretty much. This definitely gives a very realistic approach on that stuck in the game genre, and it's definitely really refreshing for the genre. And at number 3, this is Kagami no Shirayukihime second season. I added this one in, but I wanted to try to keep it minimal on the second season, so I put this one in just because it's so amazing. Kagami no Shirayukihime follows Shirayuki, a redhead, in which she flees her village and ends up trying to make a life somewhere else. This is where she meets Zen, a prince, and they end up falling in love. If you really want a different romance series, definitely check this one out. It's definitely a lot different from ones that I have seen. Kagami no Shirayukihime pretty much is a lot different in the fact that the female is really the strong character. Definitely, if you want something different, definitely watch this. And at number 2, it is Orange. Orange is absolutely awesome. I really didn't know how I felt about it when I first jumped in. I know a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people hated it at the same time. I'm one of those people who really loved the series. It was fantastic. Yes, it has a drawback in places, but I definitely think overall this is a very strong series and definitely up there in my favorite of all time. Orange just has an awesome take in the romance genre. It gives a little bit of mystery and some definitely interesting questions as you're going on throughout the series. And at number 1, it is Niver. Niver definitely has to be my favorite of this year and probably one of my favorite anime ever at this point. Niver is absolutely awesome. It's definitely a lot different from most series. I haven't really watched anything sort of like this. The Niver project is basically about kids that end up getting their bodies linked together. So if one feels pain, they all experience pain. This is kind of an attempt on bringing people closer together and trying to prevent crimes and such. I mean, the whole premise to this series is pretty awesome. Trigger definitely blew it out of the water with this series. I mean, it's a typical Trigger work, very awesome, cool, different art style to it, and definitely an awesome story to go along with that art style perfectly. But this has been my top 5. Like I said, definitely let me know in the comment section below your top 5. And yeah, all links for the Otaku A-Team are in the description below, and the database as well if you want to see everyone else's 12-day video for today. Definitely, if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and definitely let us know what you're liking so far about this 12 days. And yeah, see you guys. Peace.